Well, it's that time of year again to start treating your clothes so you don't get bit by ticks and mosquitoes or other types of insects. So I'm going to show you how to do that today. In years past, what I've been using is this Sawyer's Permethrin here. This is a 12-ounce bottle. It's a 0.5% dilution. They also have a spray can as well. They range anywhere between $10 to $12. And this year I'm switching it up and I bought this. This is a Martin solution. This is a 10% dilution. So you've got to mix it up with water, which you get one of these bottles here. This is a 32-ounce spray bottle, and you dilute it to that same 0.5 dilution. So for 32 ounces of water, I'm going to use 1.5 ounces of this dilution. So think about that right here. This bottle right here is 8 ounces. 1.5 ounces makes 32 ounces. This right here, the Sawyer, is 12 ounces. Just this little bottle here. And that right there is $10 to $12. 8 ounces of this, $10 to $12. So what is that? I can make quite a few of these compared to this little bottle here. So let's get to it. Let's mix this all up. I'll show you how to do it real quick. I've got some water here. Actually, the water's here. Got it here already. I'm going to dilute this 1.5 ounces into this. So let's get to it. So when you're doing this, make sure you got gloves on because you're working with a toxic material that's going to be a real irritation to your hands. So get your gloves on. Do this outside where you're not smelling all this, so it's not an enclosed area. And then right here, you're gonna see how easy that picks it up. But that shows a 1/2 ounce right there already. So I've got a 1/2 ounce in here. I'm gonna mix that with 32 ounces of water. So let's get to it. I'm gonna measure it out real quick, and we'll get back to you. Very simply, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna measure this out. I've got my scale out right now. I've got this big gallon jug on here, and I've zeroed it out. So let's pour in 32 ounces of water. Let's see what we get to here. And one thing with this gallon jug of water with a cap on here, I'm going to be easily able to mix up this solution. So let's see here. I'm at 21, 27. Right about 32 ounces there. Let's just give it a little bit more. 32 on the dot. That's pretty good. So don't need any more water on there. So now I gotta do 1.5 ounces. So I've got a 1/2 ounce here. Let's open this up for the first time. Break that lid. Okay. So I've got 1/2 ounce. So I'm gonna do 3 of these. There's one. Let's fill this up to 1/2 ounce. I love these little measuring bottles here. Number 2. And one more I'll show you. I'll just squeeze it, fill it up. Another 1/2 ounce. So there's 1.5 ounces, and that's what you need for 32 ounces of water. That's good to go. So now let me cap this off. Now let me cap this off. And what I'm going to do is just shake this up to get it all mixed together. So there you go. That's mixing up good. As you can see, I'm getting little suds in there just from the material. But everything's soaking up nicely in there, mixing up good. Just soaking it, or mixing it up a little bit more. And then what I'll do, once these suds go away, I will mix it into here. So now all I gotta do is pour this in slowly so it doesn't get all over the place. I've got a little makeshift funnel on there. Let that go in. Trying to get a little bit of the suds in there. Don't need all that. So there we go. I've got a full bottle now, and I can start spraying some clothes. So let's get to it. Let me bring my clothes out here, and we'll start spraying them. What I've done here, I've got a clothesline going from my fence post all the way up over here to my shed. And what I'm going to be doing is just spraying the clothes and then letting them air dry. What's nice is it's a little windy out right now, so it's going to dry quicker, but at the same point it's going to be harder to spray everything down. It'd be perfect, would be a nice calm day. That way I could just come right in here, spray the garment, and then it'd be dry. But now when I'm spraying it, the spray's going to go everywhere. So I got to make sure that where I'm at, the wind's blowing this way and not at me. So let's get to it and spray down some clothes. I'm just going to spray especially around the collar where the bugs are going in, down here. Let's get these arms going. Make sure I'm getting just down the cuffs by my hand. Oh yeah, that's... Let's adjust that a little bit for the next one. I want more spray. Get the top here by where my waist is, zipper. Don't want anything going in by the zipper at all. Pockets. That one's good. I get this one a little bit more, just around the collar. Sun's coming out now, which is nice. Let me move you a little bit here. Like I say, around the collar. And you can soak these things. A lot of people, what they'll do is they'll soak these in a gallon bucket or a 5-gallon bucket with the water and then hang dry them later. I could have done that, but I like to spray them all down. So let me spray that. Get that one going all around the collar. And you can drench these, they're gonna dry. Don't worry about it if you drench them, if you get them really wet. They are gonna dry. You're not gonna feel it or taste it, nothing like that. So get that one going. The fleece, got my fleece here. Oh, there's another thing for you. Make sure these are screwed on tight. That wasn't screwed on all the way. We'll clean that up here afterwards. Get the hood, get the back. Especially up in like in the Sierra, you can get up there, there's going to be lots of mosquitoes. So this is going to help you from the mosquito bites on your pants. It's going to help you from the ticks. And just any other little bugs out there like gnats or something like that, it's going to help with too. So let's see here. Get a little bit more right around the collar. Same on this one real quick. They are soaked now though, which is good. That's what I wanted. Let's move on down the line. Out of one bottle, I sprayed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shirts, 2 fleeces, a pair of pants, then 1, 2, 3 pairs of socks and 3 buffs. That's with 32 ounces there. The other bottle is 12 ounces. That went for, supposed to be for 2 full garments, but 32 ounces, that got all this good. It's all soaked, it's drying, the wind's helping. And I'm gonna fill this up now with another 32 ounces so it's ready to go next time. Then I'll get my jug going over there and have another 32 ounces ready to go. So I'll have 2 ready to go for next time. So I'm gonna let these clothes dry for about 2 hours out here in the sun. The sun's being down on them, the wind's blowing a little bit. They'll be nice and dry in that 2 hours for sure. So let's come back in 2 hours and check it out. Everything is good to go. Everything is dry to the touch. All the stuff I really soaked, like these were really soaked. Even like the collar area around the waistband that I soaked are good. Check this collar. That one's nice and dry. Socks are dry. Everything's good to go. So after a couple hours here in the sun and the wind, everything's nice and dry. Well, I hope you enjoyed that one. It's super easy to treat your clothes so you don't get bit by those insects anymore. So if you like this video, if you got any valuable information out of it, give it a like, give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing and ring the bell for any notifications of any new videos I got coming out. So until the next one, thanks for having me.